People, let me tell you something. So we got one down and we got a whole lot more to go. Brother Polite, Sarnetta, Umar Johnson, Malachi York, Tariq Nasheed, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, who else? Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club, him, you know what I'm saying? You have Shaka Utmost. All of these are bloodsuckers of the black community. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call them Brother Polite. I'm going to call them Scam Artist Polite. They all received a bag to do exactly what they set out to do. You know what I'm saying? And what is that? To mislead you. Oh, the black woman is... Listen, each and every last one of these damn so-called revolutionists, black revolutionists, what have they done for your community? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people may say, well, what have you done for the community? Everything. Been in ministry for over 20 years now. And I done helped people from coast to coast, all the way in other countries. More than what Scam Artist Polite done did. But you got to understand, the same thing Malachi York is locked up for, messing with little boys, is the same thing Africa Bambaataa is known for doing, messing with little children. It's the same thing Sarnetta do the same thing. Every last one of them black African revolutionists do the same thing. Why? Because it is required for them to do. You got to understand, these people who follow after this black African or Pan-African or whatever you want to call it. All of these people follow after this Pan-African philosophy. They follow after Canaanite gods. They follow after Canaanite ancestors. Before you don't know what Canaanite ancestors is, that's African ancestors. You know what I'm saying? We're not African. We are Hebrew. You black brothers, you black sisters, you know what I'm saying? Worldwide, you are Hebrew. You Negroes from the tribe of Judah. You Haitians from the tribe of Levi. You Dominicans from the tribe of Simeon. You Jamaicans and West Indians, you from the tribe of Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? You Puerto Ricans from the tribe of Ephraim. You know what I'm saying? So forth and so forth. We are Israelites. We are not, and I repeat, we are not African. And see, and the reason why these so-called black conscience trolls or black conscience, you know what I'm saying, paid off agents is being revealed as we speak, because the elites don't need them no more, because the elites is now putting in their new world order. The elites is now implanting the vaccinations. The elites is now doing their own thing. See, it was a point in time where the elites needed them to brainwash you into that African philosophy, and they did a good job, and they was rewarded. You know what I'm saying? They received the riches, you know what I'm saying? And they did the rituals. You know what I'm saying? But the elites don't need them no more. So one by one, each of them is going to be going down. And one by one by one, each of them is going down. In the end, the truth is going to stand. But I'm going to go ahead and play the news article. Before I play the news article, or while I'm playing the news article, make sure you hit that like button, tap on that subscribe button if you're new here, and make sure you hit that follow button if you have any, if you tap on that subscribe button and tap on that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop some great news on you. And if you have a special request video that you want me to do, a YouTube or news report, or a particular topic you want me to do a video on, there's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below.
The social media influencer and motivational speaker is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Wynn is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false.
Okay, people, the charge is not false. The number 14 comes up all the time, don't it? How long did we have to quarantine in the first pandemic, in the first wave? How long do we have to quarantine when we go into another city? 14 days, right? 14 days. 14 days, that is a ritual. You know what I'm saying? He was called, see, all of these so-called black conscience teachers that got these big platforms, they have passed their soul through the fire of Moloch and took Satan's bag, but they still got to go through Satan's ritual. You see what I'm saying? 14. You know what I'm saying? Not when she was 13, not when she was 12, but 14. And he took this girl. This is kind of like the same thing that Charlemagne did. When Charlemagne took that girl from her mama's house to a party and drugged and raped her. This is the same thing Charlemagne did. See, all of these black conscience so-called leaders is all in the same thing together. This is all one big ritual. This is Canaanite ritual. These are African rituals. You know what I'm saying? We are not African, but these are African rituals that they doing. You understand? And they do these rituals as part of energy stealing, destiny stealing. You know what I'm saying? The younger the child is, the more energy they receive from the child by doing these things. You see?
This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Noab Jr., also known as Brother Polight, who is more than 3.
Okay, so the girl was 14, and he's 37. Do you know what 37 represents? 37 in reverse, that's 73. Do you know what that represents? That represents Saturn. Saturn. You know what I'm saying? And what I tell you, people, this year is the year of sevens. It's the year of Saturn. And what is Saturn known for? Saturn is known for having 7 rings around it. So this is another, you know what I'm saying? This is a Luciferian, a satanic ritual that he was doing in order for him to obtain a, you know what I'm saying, a certain level of success. He's already successful. You know what I'm saying? And he was made successful by the elites. But he wants to go on to the next level. These rituals are required. 14. Come on, people. Research Malachi York and what he's locked up for. Research what Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club got locked up for. Research what Africa Bambaataa have done to those little boys. Research what Nick Cannon said to Orlando Brown. What did Nick Cannon say to Orlando Brown? Nick Cannon. What did Nick Cannon say to Orlando Brown? Nick Cannon told Orlando Brown if he can suck his rod. That's what Nick Cannon told Orlando Brown. For you don't know who Orlando Brown is is the boy who played in That's So Raven with Raven Simone. That's who Orlando Brown is. Research what P. Diddy got caught doing to Andre Harrell. Who's Andre Harrell? Well, he dead now, but you know what I'm saying. Research what P. Diddy got caught doing to Andre Harrell, sucking his rod. They get energy from it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and play the video some more.
300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for... Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to. Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So yeah, not guilty, nothing else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after-party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing.
So the club was closed. So instead of going to a club, how can you take a 14-year-old to a club anyway? How can you get into a club with a 14-year-old girl? How is it possible? And they found that the club was closed, so he took her to a hotel. Got the girl drunk. The girl passed out. And they said the girl's lips and mouth was swollen. So the girl passing out, her lips and mouth was swollen. You know what this man did? This man was trying to force his Johnson in the girl's mouth while she was passed out. But yet this is the same black conscience idiot who said the black woman is God. Is that what you do to God? You put your rod in God's mouth? How does that work? I don't understand these people. Well, I do understand them. That's why I'm trying to expose them for you all to see the evilness that they are.
And touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrace says the police report is only an allegation. And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claims to have several wives.
Let me tell you something, people. And the reason why these people, these black conscience teachers, so-called, got large followings is because you women are naive, and you women, you know what I'm saying, hear the smooth talk that they talk, and you know what I'm saying, they may look good to you, and that's what you cling to, and then you get suckered, you get scammed, you get defrauded, because you look for a good look and a smile, or you look for a good look and smooth talk. You know what I'm saying? These are nothing but motivational speakers who were put in place to do exactly what they do. Mislead you. You know what I'm saying? You want to know the truth about who you are, black men, black women, get into my Bible study class. It is free. I won't charge you a damn nickel. You know what I'm saying? I got Bible study class every evening. You know what I'm saying? You can get in my Bible study class by sending me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button. And don't forget, people, if you have any special request videos that you want me to do a video on, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Click on the description box below. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.